Religious education classes are now in full swing in parishes throughout the Diocese of Springfield. Reel to Reel's Carolee McGrath spoke with religious educators in Palmer and Springfield about their plans this year to teach and proclaim the good news.
On a beautiful fall evening, parents and teens gathered at Mary Farm in Palmer for a special mass to welcome the kids back to faith formation. It was a different kind of kickoff for St. Thomas Parish in Palmer for sure, but one that Mary Broder, the Director of Religious Education, hoped would be the hook to get kids in.
We decided that rather than have the old mundane, we decided to do something fun. Brother Bob is my 10th grade teacher. He said, come on out to Mary Farm. So here we are.
Broder has been teaching faith formation, or what a lot of people still call CCD, for 30 years. She worked with the Knights of Columbus Council 376 to provide food and games after the Mass.
We have horseshoes, we have bocce, just for the kids to be busy and have fun.
The beautiful Mary Farm is home to the Apostolate of the Suffering, a lay association comprised of members dedicated to praying for all who are ill and uniting the suffering of the world to Christ. Silent Worker of the Cross, Brother Robert Latas, who is in residence at Mary Farm, helped organize the Mass and picnic. He also teaches faith formation.
Well, it started off, I taught the 10th grade class last year, and I said, gee, wouldn't it be nice at the end of the year, we'll come out to Mary Farm, want to have a little party for you, picnic. And so I said to the rest of the teachers, if you want, your student can come. And they said, can we put it out the fall? I said, sure. So Mary got a hold of it, and she invited everybody.
Father Eugene Plass is pastor of St. Thomas.
This is another way to get them in there, and hopefully they'll enjoy it. They realize giving praise and thanks to God is important. Then something clicks and something causes them to want to be there.
Tim Canning, the youngest of 5 children, will be making his confirmation in May. He is also an altar server and a member of the golf and baseball teams at Palmer High.
It's a beautiful night to come out to church and have some food with friends from my CCD class. I feel like everyone should be spiritual in some way, believe in something other than what we see every day. I think him dying for our sins is why we should come to church.
It's no secret that church attendance among Catholics is low. Some studies have it around 20%. But the hope is that with this new faith formation year, kids will be bringing their parents back to church.
They are our future. Pope Francis is calling all of them. And through our children, Father, the bishop, everyone feels they'll get the parents. So that's what we want.
The event coincided with Catechetical Sunday, a day to celebrate the role catechists play in teaching the faith. According to the USCCB, this year's theme for Catechetical Sunday was safeguarding the dignity of every human being, from the moment of conception to natural death. At Holy Cross Parish in Springfield, catechists received a special blessing as they kicked off the new year. Kathy Daniel is the Director of Religious Education.
To exercise the ministry of catechesis here at Holy Cross Parish.
Today we honored the catechists who so tirelessly give of their time and talent, and we wanted to just acknowledge them and also commission them to remind them that what they're here for, to teach and to bring the children closer to God and help their parents in doing so.
And while all Catholics are called to evangelize, catechists say sometimes it takes just a simple invitation to bring people back to church.
This morning, I ran into one of my disenfranchised Catholics, and I said to her, where have you been? And she said, I've been lazy. I said, well, it's time to come back. I said, I personally will go and get you. Maybe not today because you're headed for Maine, but I will personally go and get you and bring you back. And she said, I will come.
And Mary says Jesus is always ready and willing to welcome people back. Reporting for Reel to Reel, I'm Carolee McGrath.